Well, I just came away from probably what was the best panel, I believe, here at the Accounting and Business Expo, because I was surrounded by some really fantastic experts on a topic that is something we don't necessarily talk about, we should talk more about, and that is mentally healthy businesses, and small businesses in particular. One of the aspects we were discussing was the high rate of small business mental health issues, a little bit about what you can do, how you can recognise a downfall, and then what the audience could do, which is be an advisor and help support the small businesses they deal with. We all live in a small business community, we all support one another, and we've got Linda here from Beyond Blue, Tim, who is a business owner and a Beyond Blue speaker, and we've got Rebecca from Xero. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Now, let's talk to you, Linda, first of all, because mentally healthy small business is something that Beyond Blue is very passionate about. Tell me about why they're focusing on this particular issue in society.
We focus on small business because it is such a large proportion of Australian businesses, and because our research suggests that small business has unique challenges. There's the financial access to get to mental health programs, and there's also the knowledge of what's out there and available. Our research suggests that most small businesses want to go through channels they already use, so we've identified small business intermediaries as a key channel we want to work with to try and promote the mental health of small business.
And that's why you're speaking today about accountants and bookkeepers specifically, yes, and business coaches and all the guys who are here today, because I guess they become a partner to Beyond Blue to get the message out there.
That's certainly our approach, and we really want to, as a charity, we try to amplify in the community. It's about best bang for buck possible. So by using those channels, our goal is to really reach every Australian and help promote their best mental health.
Now let's talk to you, Tim, because you are a Beyond Blue speaker because of your experiences as being a small business owner and working with mental health in different capacities. Can you give us a quick overview on what sort of things we should be looking out for both our partners but also as ourselves as business owners? What are some high level kind of messages we should be searching for to know that mental health is a problem?
Thanks, Alexi. I think one of the first things is understanding changes in behaviour. So that might be changes in your own behaviour, that could be that of your team, or it could be that of your customer. And I think it's not just today's a little bit different and everything's okay. I think it's kind of long-term changes. So personally for me, it was things around sleep patterns. It was around perhaps some behaviour at work in terms of taking things very personally when a customer leaves, you say, or becoming quite angry. And then sometimes you'll notice with your customers that there will be some change in their behaviour as well. So I think it's understanding that it's not just something that changes one day, it's a pattern of change in behaviour. And you might see that with your team as well. And so I think it's really important to do that, and then it's really important to start a conversation about, are you okay? How are you feeling? Is there something that you would like to talk about?
Now, Rebecca, as the head of people at Xero, you obviously work with a very large team. Can you give us some top tips on some of the strategies that Xero does as a larger organisation that we can implement as a smaller organisation, not just with our own, because many people don't have staff, but even just with our community, our small business colleagues?
Sure. So at Xero, we find that actually the strategies that have the most impact are really the simple ones that really can be applied in any business, whether it's big or small. So personally, it's thinking about ways that you can support your own well-being. So thinking that mental health is linked to physical, financial, all aspects of well-being, and what are the small things that you can do to just improve the way you can manage your own stress. And there can be things as simple as taking time out to go for a walk, ensuring that you turn your technology off just before you go to bed, applying that discipline, and thinking of those small wins. So for those where we, within the business, we actually get people to sign up each year to what they're going to do. And you don't need a team to do that. But obviously, if you can use your community and be very public about what the one change is you're going to make, that can have a huge impact.
That's a great strategy. We can all go out there. We're all interconnected with our small business network. Why don't we all go out there and go, hey guys, this is the one thing I'm going to do to improve my own mental health as a business owner. What are you doing? Put it out there, just, put the challenge out there. Let's wrap up with Linda. Can you give us some great websites and resources that Beyond Blue supports with local schools?
Okay, the two key takeaways are Beyond Blue with the Mentally Healthy Workplace Alliance has the Heads Up website. There are a range of free resources on there, from how to build a mentally healthy workplace to training to resources to tips to what different mental health conditions look like. They're all available for free on headsup.org.au. I'd also call out New Access, which is on the Beyond Blue website, particularly for people in New South Wales. So it's a free, low-intensity CBT service. You can get up to 6 sessions face-to-face or over the phone. And it's really targeted at people when they're feeling a bit stressed. You don't need a doctor's referral. It's all about getting help early, talking it through, and starting to feel better and get back to your best possible mental health.
Well, that's fantastic, guys. Thanks for sharing your experiences, giving us some top tips and strategies. And I'd like to thank Linda from Beyond Blue, Tim from Spin Business Solutions, and of course, Rebecca from Xero. Thanks for joining us today, guys.